Welcome back to Gearjunkies TV, and today we have the Modor NF-1 digital synthesizer. Modor NF-1 is a desktop synthesizer made in Belgium. It has been around for a while, but the guys were so kind to send us one to check out, and since we think it's a really nice and special synthesizer, we want to show you what it is and what it can do in this short video. So what is the NF-1 exactly? It is an 8-voice, polyphonic, virtual analog synthesizer, something that seems to be more rare these days. Being digital is something the Modor designers decided on purpose, and they are also proud of it, as it gave them the freedom to design a lot of special features in the NF-1. There were 448 patches divided over 14 banks of 32 patches. It has a very specific layout, which takes a little bit of getting used to, but I found that it is quick once you have worked a short time with the NF-1. We have clear sections for all the different parts of the synthesizer. Like here we have everything that has to do with the oscillators, filters, LFOs, envelopes and the effect section. And on the back of the NF-1 it has MIDI in, out and through, USB, and it has an external power adapter. The design is mainly one knob per function, and the display gives you additional information once you turn one of the knobs. It will show you specifics about what kind of oscillator you're using, what the parameter is of the LFO, etc. The only real menu diving is for MIDI and general parameters. So let's go over the different functions of the Modor NF-1, and we start with the oscillator section. I've programmed a little sequence in to show you how it sounds, and let's just play that and listen to the oscillators. First, oscillator 1, this is set to a sawtooth here, and it also has other basic waveforms like pulse and triangle, and furthermore there is an additive synthesis mode, a sync oscillator, a sonar noise, which is a filtered one spot noise part. There's a wind tonal noise, and the modulation controls which part of the frequency spectrum you hear in this. Then there is the arc, which is a chiptune sound generator, and there are two different FM variants, one with feedback and the other one a regular one. So let's turn up oscillator 2 and oscillator 3, and with these three knobs you can go to the different oscillators and choose a different waveform. So if we choose FM for oscillator 3, we get this, and we get different varieties. Furthermore, there's a noise generator and there's a ring modulator. The next section is the filter section, and this one is quite special as it has two filters. One 12 dB multimode filter, which has a low pass, high pass, band pass and notch, and it sounds like this. High pass. It has also resonance, like this. And you can control the filter with an envelope, LFO, and it has a keyboard operation mode. Then there's a filter drive, which gives it some extra power when you adjust this a little bit. The second filter is quite a special one. It's a formant filter, which enables you to make vowels. And if I turn the mix up like I just did and go through it, you can hear what it does. There are different vowels. And And also this one has LFO modulation and can be controlled through an envelope. The two filters can be used simultaneously in parallel or serial mode. If I switch it to parallel, I can have both respond at the same time, like this. The two next sections are LFO and the envelopes. And the envelopes are multi-stage with an attack and the separate timing for the attack rise and the attack decay. Then there's a separate decay timer, there's a sustain, and there's a release, like this. There are 3 LFOs. Each have a choice of 3 waveforms that you can choose with these knobs, and this is these knobs control the speed, and then there's a sample and hold modulation generator, and you can apply all these to different sections of the synthesizer, including the filter and of course also the oscillators. Also, there is a modulation matrix which has 7 slots, so you can make your own modulations with source and destination 7 times. Finally, there are 2 effect sections in the NF-1, which the first one is a chorus flanger, so let me show you how that sounds. You can choose the delay. There's a feedback, which can make it sound very extreme. There's a speed parameter, like this. And there's a depth. And of course you can mix it between clean and completely mixed. Then there's a delay, which can be synced to the tempo. And it has a separate filter, timing and feedback section. I found that the NF-1 sounds very digital and clear, but it also has a very powerful full sound, especially when you play chords. It really shines and gives a rich harmonic output. You can make very simple basic sounds with it, as well as very complex ones due to the multi-envelopes, modulation options and the very special formant filter. So if you are looking for a hardware synth, desktop, and want something really special, you should consider the Modor NF-1 with its special sound and special features. We're going to let you hear some sounds now to show you what it can do, and we hope you enjoy those. Finally, there's also a software editor available for the Modor NF-1. It's there for Macintosh and Windows, and check it out because you can also load and save sounds with it. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, please give us a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of our videos, please subscribe to our channel. We'll see you next time.